Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So it's down to business here. Well, here's a guy, Jim, whose position you would certainly understand, and indeed his club was your club also. What do you see as the key role for Trent Alexander-Arnold?
I don't think we've seen a defender, let alone a full...
Impressive jump! Didn't quite get enough on that.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Best. He's found a way through. It's gone all the way through to the keeper.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Looking for options for movement. Played in. And it's claimed by the keeper. De Rossi. Cruyff. This is a promising build-up. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Now it's Mbappe. So, Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Valverde is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Ball in towards the middle.
Well, they're clearly focusing on that right side, Peter. That's where the crosses are coming from, where the danger lies. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Gives the defence a decision to make, whether to go zonal or man-to-man.
Towering header! Same again, same outcome.
Liverpool really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Nicely aimed pass. Distributed tidily. And it's Hakimi. Yaya Toure, a player whose confidence, whose sense of adventure rubs off on all of those around him. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Now it's Cruyff. Yaya Toure. Now it's Drogba. Well, that pass isn't the best. Cannavaro promptly onto that, and that is that. Bale has it out wide and in space. Oh, good-looking ball. That's a good ball out wide. Bellingham. Nicely weighted ball. De Rossi. Kaká. And here's Bale.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And here's Bale. Yaya Toure. De Rossi. Passing is crisp and sharp. And here's Cruyff. Best. He's had a shot! Bellingham. Oh, there's a probing ball.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Mbappe gets into a good position. Tries to play it through. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Kaká. Aimed beyond the defence. Spread to the right. Oh, that's neat. Cruyff. Skillfully cut out. He is so... Kaká! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Best, a player who needs no introduction. Great pressure, plenty of it. He might be in here! There's the shot! It's in! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So we have the first goal.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game. Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended. Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Oh, perfectly measured that. He has found the way, and a chance! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Crystal Palace with the corner, they're first. Liverpool have the chance to go the other way. And this is Cruyff.
There will be 1 minute added time.
No, again there's no way through. Now it's Drogba. And that signals the end of the first period. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
With the owner of a blue
Liverpool
car
go in
outside
at
the
half-time
stadium gate,
with a
kindly
game to
remove it,
chase.
as it is about to be towed away.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly.
Substitutions taking place.
So let's get the ball rolling.
Liverpool really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Goes for a shot! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Bellingham has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Terrific effort! And now a sudden chance to counter. Not the most convincing of passes. Shot a goal! And a neat finish! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
An act of great generosity, accepted gratefully, indeed gleefully.
Oh, how can they be so careless, Peter? It's too casual. They were never going to get away with that kind of sloppiness.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Great vision. Oh, well measured. Short changes him with that pass. Van Dijk gets over and intercepts. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Now it's Cruyff, and there's his chance to lead the counter. Picked out brilliantly, and the finish! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Oh, he's been caught napping. It's a good spell of possession, this. Shoots! It's their second corner of the game. And it's Maldini. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And now they can spring out of defence. And he's picked it up out wide. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Well, clearly he didn't mean it that way, and he is as disappointed as anyone.
Well, I think that might well put him off watching tonight's highlights.
Alexander-Arnold cuts it out. He's a sharp little ball here. Showing great feet there. Messi. Oh, that's an excellent interception. And here's Cruyff. Goes down, but nothing given. Now it's Drogba. And there's green grass ahead of him. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Liverpool clearly should...
He's been side down. Is that a penalty? The referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick. Hakimi has been shown a yellow card for that offence, just to confirm. This certainly looks happy. Oh, super goal! A finish right from the top draw! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. That was beautiful. Something close to genius.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Cruyff shapes to shoot. Oh, in he goes again. It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
Crystal Palace really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Oh, well played.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
And this is Drogba. Ambitious ball here. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Looking for the run. Best in acres of space out wide. He is through here. Cannavaro. Drogba. Bellingham. Oh, he's found support out wide. He's shifting through the gears here.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
I think we're just about done here. Played through into space. Spread neatly. Valverde. Best. And he's managed to get free. And he lines up a cross. De Rossi can see things others simply cannot. And it's played forward. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. He's picked his way through. Well read, and the danger is averted. And we're done. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very... Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie.
Hello,
The
everybody,
fans
and
have pulled out
welcome
all
to
the
today's
stops to
match.
make this a monumental occasion. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So it's down to business here.
Frank Rijkaard can really make his presence felt. A superb defender who became an iconic midfield anchorman.
And what's more, a remarkably good strike rate, actually.
Very true, just another level of his expertise, Peter, but his...
Oh, what has happened here? Now it's Mbappe. Nicely worked. Dembele. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Yaya Toure tries to play it through, and this is Drogba. Played up towards the front line. Great defending, strong and determined. Yaya Toure, and here's Mbappe. Saliba does well to get it back. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Out towards the flank. Now it's Dembele. He is just caressing the ball. He's had a shot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Oh, the least he could have done, Peter, was hit the target, and he's failed that test.
So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Cruyff is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Drogba! And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Bastoni. Still goalless. Saliba.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Cleared away. Kukçu. Cruyff. Saliba. Cruyff. Has a look and plays it forward. It's Pele! It's not an especially good pass, that. He won't be happy with that one. That's a lovely, neat pass. That's a good ball out wide. Now, can they get him away? Forward it goes. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Robertson does really well to win the ball there. Now it's Bellingham. Dembele has it in a wide position. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Saliba. Cruyff. That's a throw. He's got away. Yeah, that pass isn't the best. Rijkaard is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Dembele. Now this could be a chance. Hangs in a... He's rising! That's a fair try, but just off target.
Drogba certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Robertson is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. McAllister, and it's Kukçu. Rijkaard, Cruyff, Saliba, Cruyff wants to run onto this. Now it's Cruyff. Ball played for Kukçu. Some intricate passing. Look, Mbappe! Oh, he has absolutely drilled that. Robertson, and it's Yaya
There will be
Toure.
1 minute added time.
That's been cut out, well played. Now it's Mbappe. Adams promptly onto that, and that is that. Mbappe chasing after it, and the referee has blown for half-time. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there, we've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment.
And if
So,
you do
nothing
have
to
a
report
chance
so
today,
far on
please
the
take
goals
some
front.
time out to give
Yeah,
your
0-0,
support
but
to our
definitely
better
not from
stadium
the
club.
want of trying. There's been plenty of industry and hard work, as well as some good defending, so I wouldn't be too dismissive just yet.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. So we're off again.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
No, he's not getting his way this time. Bellingham plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. And it's Robertson. Oh, easy pickings there. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Now it's Mbappe. Can he get it through? Well, that's beautifully weighted. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. He is through here. Delivery from Mbappe. Chelsea do have a chance to counter here. McAllister. Oh, delightful ball. And the Sar breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Liverpool have got it back and they'll have another go. Looking for the run, and he's worked it through. Great chance! And that's a good finish. They've done it! Finally, they've broken through. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Chelsea have fired themselves in front.
Well, it looks like a bit of half-time in...
Yaya Toure! Harmlessly behind. Saliba. Your impression so far, Jim?
Liverpool are very much in the game and matching the opposition for chances.
Oh, that's well spotted. Rijkaard is always scanning the pitch for targets. Great vision. Mbappe gets into a good position. Liverpool have reclaimed it. And the shot! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, how on earth has he got that so wrong?
And the referee has brought play back and showed him a yellow card.
Substitution on the field. Number 11.
So changes afoot here,
Mbappe.
and from both sides.
Number 15, Dembele. Number 20, Didier Drogba. Coming on the field, number 14, Rashford. Number 6, Yamal.
Liverpool perhaps contemplating their next change here.
Substitution.
Chouameni. It's a promising position. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. It's run loose here. Oh, he's been caught napping. Van Basten! In he goes again!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And he's in on goal. He's in a great position here, and he decides to cross it. And he's there to belt it away. Robertson, and here's Van Basten. Bellingham, and a chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
And once more, he proves rigid and robust.
Yeah, it would seem a little too far out, and this will probably be a dink far post.
That is some save from Khan! Denied by a great piece of goalkeeping.
Absolutely terrific, terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best.
Oh, great leap! Well, now it's a race for the ball. This time, surely!
This has to be a spell of no fear. They can't leave anything out there.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. He steps in, and that's the end of that. And here's Yamal, and he has been fouled there.
Look, Peter, what they need now are cool heads and discipline, and instead it looks like they've got a liability in their side.
Substitutions taking place.
Well, this looks promising in terms of distance and angle. He's trying to shot, and the ball's come loose here. And that's been drilled in. It's loose now, and they want to get it back. It looks as though the ref has given a penalty. He has. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. And he is going into that little black book.
It's just a silly one to give away at this stage of the game.
Liverpool with a chance to get level. time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
That's calm for you. Nothing is going to distract him.
Liverpool restore parity.
Liverpool really can sense it now. This game is theirs to win. They just need to step it up and force the issue.
And this is Van Basten. So much time and space here. Oh, there's a probing ball. That's a lovely, neat pass. Pele, and the shot! An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him.
Well, he's never the sort to doubt his own capabilities. Always fancies himself, no matter what the situation.
Changes him with that pass. And there's green grass ahead of him. Now he's shot a goal! He lifts the roof! A game of margins! A game of thrills! This might just do it! That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Chelsea look like they've won it, but it's not over yet.
Well, what an end to the game, Peter. But now comes the overwhelming question, how long is there left, including stoppages?
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And this is Van Basten, and he's found a way past. We are into stoppage time. And it's Rashford. Knocks it into space. That's a good shapes to shoot! And again! Oh, that was a half-decent effort.
You can never be too safe with someone like him around. They got away with that.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, that was intense, an enjoyable contest that either could easily have won, ultimately decided by just the odd goal.
And we come to you
Well,
now
how will
with a
we look
quick
back on that?
request for
Well, you can
support
never
for
predict
our
the
World
results
Charity
of
Fund.
these games, as your usual indicators like form become pretty irrelevant. It's a tough one to take, but these players have got what it takes to come back from this.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie.
Hello, everybody,
The fans
and
have pulled out
welcome to
all the
today's
stops to
match.
make this a monumental occasion. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And we're underway. Well, there is no one here, Jim, who's surprised to see Wesley Sneijder in the starting lineup.
Yeah, and I think they'll be looking to him to provide all the creativity again here. OK, he may not go box to box, and he is going to require everyone around him to do all the running for him, but with his skill on the ball, he'll make it happen. He'll pick...
And Yaya Toure! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
There's a certain aura about him today. Tremendous.
Liverpool with the corner. They're first. Bellingham! And now they can spring out of defence. Great chance! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Cannavaro. No way through. Tries to pass it through. Dembele! Oh, well played. Exemplary, that. Corner number 2 then. Manchester United are looking to go forward now. Now then, the ball's come loose. Vieira. Liverpool are applying all the early pressure. Could be danger here. Just the keeper. It's Dembele! Dispatched clinically. And there is your opener. Oh, delicious. Such devilish curl.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
Number 15.
Liverpool have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Oh, he's just loving that. Certainly gives you a very unique feeling. Tremendous.
He has found a way through. Messi! Oh, that was wicked. A truly wicked effort.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
Alexander-Arnold. He's a sharp little ball here. It's a promising position. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Corner number 3 coming up. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. Alexander-Arnold does well to get it back. Oh, he's having a go! He's done very well to get to that.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
So their 4th corner of the game. Tries to play it through. And now a sudden chance to counter. He's picked his way through. Oh, that's a key interception. Nicely aimed pass. De Rossi plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Drogba is onto it in a flash. Oh, it's Dembele. Can he get on the end of this? Dembele is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to...
Desai with the foul. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. It's a good 30-35 yards out, this. Trustbar comes to the rescue. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. And it's Yaya Toure. He won't be happy with that one. And he's had it nicked away. Pull it. 30 minutes gone. That is good alertness. Oh, can he get onto this? And this is Drogba. Bellingham. It's Drogba! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
They're up to 5 corners now. Manchester United are looking to go forward now. Vieira. And it's Ibrahimovic. And here's Ibrahimovic. Rijkaard is always scanning the pitch for targets. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Drogba unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Rijkaard. And here's Bellingham. Space for him to turn and look. Liverpool, chance! It's in! 2 to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, it's a great time for them to keep the momentum going. I don't see any need to change the approach. Keep at it with the same intensity, and soon enough, they'll get it.
Oh, great leap! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Look, the defending wasn't too clever on that last chance.
There could be trouble here. Vieira. And that brings the first half to a close.
Well, I don't think most of us were expecting a second, Peter. It's become pretty much the ideal half.
That certainly seems to be the case.
Well, both half-time team talks will undergo change now. One will be solid, the other needs to be pretty inspiring.
Liverpool are heading into the break, very happy with how it's gone so far.
Substitution in progress.
So let's get the ball rolling. To Thuram. Messi. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Played out to the left flank. Robertson gets into a good position. Shot a goal!
Liverpool are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
That is a great pick out. And no, that was never going to make it. Robertson. Now it's Mbappe. Manchester United needed that. They really needed it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And this is Hullet. Marcelo. And here's Ibrahimovic. There's the shot! And there's his goal! That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
Just one in it now.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
Looking for options for movement. Oh, that's fabulous. Towering header! Oh, it's gone in! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
Picked that one out. It was a bullet.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
It's turning into quite a gem, this.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been a...
He's having a hit! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end.
I think his reaction says everything there, Peter. Just a fraction inside. That's all he needed to be.
Neither of these two want to come off second best, and he's forced to go back. De Rossi. And it's Marcelo. No, he refuses to take the bait. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Toure is onto this. Nice physical challenge. Robertson got a long way forward to join the attack.
Substitution on the field. Number 1, Mbappe. Number 15.
Manchester United appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Number 10. Van Basten.
Well, what about it? Liverpool certainly weren't expecting this. Crosses it in. And a header! Harmlessly behind. Cannavaro is there, and he can pick it up. Just a quarter of an hour to play. It's a good spell of possession, this. He's going for goal! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Intercepts the throw. That's well read.
Manchester United clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
And it's hit the woodwork and out. There will be a throw-in. Thuram. De Rossi. Alexander-Arnold calmly anticipates. And it's been played through. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Pullet plays it in. He'll try from distance! And that's a real chance missed.
Nedved fully appreciates that he could have won it then, and now he'll be all the keener not to lose it. I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Maldini. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Nedved. It's Nedved!
2 added minutes.
Now he's off and running.
Zola.
Time added on will be 2 minutes. And there's his chance to lead the counter. And he plays one through. Van Basten! This time, surely! And that is as much as we have time for. A draw and a highly unpredictable one. Fair share of momentum shifts. Highly entertaining until the very end. Thoughts on what we've just seen?
Well, that really did fly by. It's one of these games where everything progresses at 100 miles per hour, and at the end of it, this is what you can sometimes get. There may have been no winner, but still a tremendous watch.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie.
Hello, everybody,
The
and
fans have
welcome
pulled
to
out all the
today's
stops
match.
to make this a monumental occasion. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So things are underway. Well, Jim, Marcus Rashford's best position has been something that's up for debate for quite a while. What do you think?
Well, I don't think he's a pure number 9. He doesn't have the physicality for that. He's not a target man either, Peter, so as the player himself has said, along with a few of his mentors, his best football comes from that left-hand side, whether it's isolating fullbacks or drifting in towards the middle.
So there we are, that settles the argument. It's Drogba! Now, who's going to be first to this? Serginho. Schneider. And it's Camavinga. Tries to pass it through. Serginho. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Serginho's cross. Now there's a real chance! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Hearts with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And now a sudden chance to counter. That is ended up in no man's land. He's found a way through. No, that's been intercepted. Rashford. Oh, it's Bebeto. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Mbappe.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Drogba finds himself offside. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Oh, that's well spotted. Still goalless at the moment. Rijkaard is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Now it's Camavinga. This is good pressing, they're not short on bodies.
That was lovely, that.
He's picked his way through. Cross goes in there.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Great defending, strong and determined. Oh, it's Dembele. Oh, that's fabulous. And it's Camavinga.
Hearts really do like to play with a distinctive style, one that's pacey and expansive.
And they have the players, those players that love a gallop or two out wide.
Yeah, they're the key supply routes, Peter.
Gets his head on it! No, just not quite.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Gerrard engages and forces him off the ball. Dembele. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Oh, it's come loose. This might spell danger. Drogba! Serginho is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Rijkaard. And here's Drogba. Well read, and the danger is averted. Schneider. Now it's Shevchenko.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Now it's Drogba. Applies the finish! And he has kept it out somehow.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Look at this. It's Drogba! It's loose. In he goes again. And that is wildly off target.
Well, he certainly reacted quicker than anyone else, Peter. He just couldn't keep his composure in the end.
Camavinga goes looking wide. And Serginho. Well, there's no such thing as a bad time to score, but this would sure be a good time. That'll be a throw-in. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Alexander-Arnold, not the most accurate pass. Cafu, pass somewhat off target. Shot could be on, and the finish! Goal! Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
Liverpool have fired themselves in front.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Toure going forward, and that's a Drogba! It's hit the upright. Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Good play, though. I love the way he was able to time his run like that. It's great skill to get it through one-on-one.
Serginho. Liverpool leading then, courtesy of the goal scored late in the first half here. 1-0 the score. Bebeto. And it's made its way to him.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. The final seconds now. And that signals the end of the first period. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Hello, attendees.
How would you review the first half?
Liverpool definitely happy with the way they've gone about things in the first half. Could they have turned more of their chances into goals? They can't let that be their regret now.
Liverpool looking solid, if not too much more at half-time. It's 1-0. And here is the first touch of the second half. Liverpool currently ahead by the smallest of margins. Now it's Bebeto, and this is Shevchenko. Aimed beyond the defence. Now it's Drogba. And it's Robertson. Now it's Mbappe. Shapes to shoot! Big chance! That is decidedly lacking.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Serginho. Camavinga. Bebeto. And it's Camavinga. He's got plenty of space out wide here. He whips in across. Rijkaard. And the pass is intercepted. Now it's Bebeto. Closing in on goal. Oh, nice touch. Oh, shooting chance! And again! Rijkaard. Dembele. And they can counter here. Can he get it through? Well, that looks a cracking ball. Dembele. And he's in on goal. Decent chance! Well taken goal. A 2-goal lead and they're firmly in control. Whoever is in his path, he will always find a way.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Liverpool are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, it's a great time for them to keep the momentum going. I don't see any need to change the approach. Keep at it with the same intensity, and soon enough, they'll get another break.
And it's Alexander-Arnold. And that is expertly dealt with. Serginho. And it's Camavinga. Gerrard. Looking to play him in. Oh, he's found support out wide. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Van Dijk promptly onto that, and that is that. Always onto this. He's shifting through the gears. He's had a shot! And it's there! It's all becoming so easy. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Liverpool have hit a quick-fire double here. Now it's Drogba. Great ball if he can get there. Garcia. Cafu. Bebeto. Now it's Camavinga. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Camavinga cuts a frustrated figure right now. It's Dembele! And it's in! His utter joy! He engages with absolute happiness. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming, and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Liverpool are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Passes short and sharp, and he is deftly away.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him, as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
Mbappe receives it in a good position here. Ah, he's given it away. Camavinga. Oh, good-looking ball. Bebeto. Some resolute defending there. Gerrard. Cafu. That's a little off target. And here's Drogba. Oh, it's Dembele.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Ball's over the line, and it is a corner. It's their second corner of the game. He's rising! Oh, terrific save. Camavinga threads one in, and this is Dembele. Takes a shot! Cafu, and it's Rashford.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation.
And the shot! No, got right underneath it. Edmilson. Passing is crisp and sharp.
There will be 3 minutes at a
That
time.
pass has been well intercepted. Now that looks a decent ball. Cafu! Oh, good take in a good area. Chance! It's loose now. He's going for goal! Dembele. That ball looks a good one. He has found the way through. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, this is a side which is purring, picture perfect to win. They will relish having pulverised what was put in front of them. It was a pulsating performance.
Security staff for each block.
Dembele taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so.